What's going on, guys? In this video I'm gonna go through all the information that was released for Need for Speed Unbound on their official website. We're going to touch every single aspect of it, so make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. So let's get started. First thing it tells us is Graffiti comes with a life, and we'll have the burst nitrous, the new boost tactics. So a lot of graffiti in this game, especially the effects. You also need to race to the top, putting huge drifts, outdriving the cops, placing side bets. So similar to what we've seen before in previous Need for Speed entries. So that's really good news to have the cops and this underground feeling. As you guys can see in this picture, it clearly shows you the underground world. And I'm really excited for this game because of the looks of it, and definitely a good sequel to the Need for Speed Heat. There's also going to be a lot of customization, as you guys can see, unique effects, and all of the customization we've seen in the previous titles as well. So that's really awesome to have the information about this. Also, you'll see that you'll be beating the ASAP Rocky. So you can see his car as the bumper delete. It's like a mod on these vehicles. You can delete the bumpers, and this will be your main enemy in the game, which is really cool. Like, I really like the looks of it. It's like the blacklist #1 of Most Wanted. So definitely looking forward for that. Now you guys can also check the car list. So the car list is a lot similar to Need for Speed Heat. Okay, I'll be listing the new cars. So there are more cars than Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat had like 130 cars. This title has 145, if I'm not mistaken. So that there are new cars. And the one that I'm most excited for definitely is gonna be the Nissan. Okay, so we're gonna go there in a second, and you guys can see there's a lot of vehicles. Most of them are already in Need for Speed Heat, but the great novelty here is the Nissan Z prototype 2022. So this is the one I'm looking forward for sure. But like, it's really similar to Need for Speed Heat car list, with addition of like 10 or 15 new vehicles that you guys can see on the screen. Okay, if you go to the news section, there's also a lot more information than the previous pages. Okay, so essentially it's just telling you the story of the game. So basically you'll play in the Lakeshore City, that's the name of the city, where a robbery at the family auto shop tears two friends apart and marks the rise from rookie to a top racer. So essentially you're going to be on a journey to recover a stolen car, and you're going to be climbing up the ladder in the underground racing. Okay, so this is really exciting, and like all of the graphics, everything is just great. Okay, I understand that most of you guys are thinking this is an anime effect, but it's not. It's a graffiti effect. So eventually you can turn that off as well if you guys don't like that. So there will be a lot of customization for sure, and a lot of options that you guys can select. One of them is disabling the graffiti effects. Okay, but other than that, it's really realistic, and of course, you'll have the soundtrack of ASAP Rocky and AWGE. A lot of style, graffiti effects, so a lot of artistic stuff in the game, which is really cool because we have a lot of community with car meets and all of that. And that's definitely something that will be in the game. Car meets, a lot of places to take pictures, and a lot of customization. So if you pre-order the game, you get epic driving effects pack, license plate, banner, artwork, stickers, $150,000 bank in your wallet. So you can start playing on December 2nd if you guys go for the official release date. But if you guys want to play it early, you can do the EA Play subscriptions, either EA Play or EA Play Pro, and you can start playing on November 29th. So EA Play gives you a 10-hour trial, EA Play Pro gives you unlimited access. So I recommend you guys to get EA Play Pro if you guys can, because you'll be able to play the game early and you get the full game without limits, okay? Definitely something to look forward to. And just take a look at the EA Play subscriptions, okay? The race doesn't end when the game launches, so that means there will be a lot of free content updates that will be made available after the launch, including new features, experiences, content drops, and more. So they're promising a lot of content updates, which is really good, and I hope the support is better than Need for Speed Heat, because we do need that. And after waiting so much time, like 3 years of wait, we should have a proper updated game. Now, if you go to the other section, Explore Lakeshore, that's where the fun begins. So you see the old map is here, and you can see everything from the map. So you can see some of the points. So this one is the first safe house you guys get. This is a meetup place, so this is going to be a car meet spot where you guys can take pictures, you guys can do other stuff, you can just play around, do barrel rolls, everything like that. So definitely an interesting place. The third place that they list is the city Pier, so it's also a very good spot to take pictures and show your vehicle's artwork. So definitely gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of variety in this map. You also get to see another of the safe houses. So this is a safe house near the highway, I believe, and it sounds really great. You can just outrun the cops using the safe house, just like in Need for Speed Heat. We have a new test track, so this is actually new, like you should be able to test your vehicles in this. I'm not exactly sure how, but something like Need for Speed Underground 2 maybe. Also another interesting point, which is the quarry domes. You guys can go here and meet up, do some drifts, do some donuts. So definitely some interesting places in the map. Next one is going to be the city. So we have a screenshot from the city. It really resembles Need for Speed Heat City. Okay, so it's going to be really similar to the Need for Speed Heat series, as you guys can see from the screenshot in the daytime, and actually from the map, like the map looks similar to Need for Speed Heat as well. So definitely good things coming. And also a bit of mountain landscape. So you guys can see here a lot of curvy roads and going up the mountain. You can do like canyon drifts and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really, really awesome. So I can't wait for this map to be released, for this game to be released. It's a huge map. You guys can see a lot of mountains over here, a lot of places to do drift events, to do races, to do car meets. There's gonna be a stadium over here that they don't mention. So there's definitely a stadium like the Need for Speed Most Wanted Stadium. And also, if you go further down, you can see that it's gonna be an airport. So we have more evidence that there's gonna be an airport over here. So this is probably the location of the airport will be over here. You guys can see on the trailer, it also says Airport Way. So we have a confirmation that there's going to be an airport in the game as well. So this is really sick. And just to show you guys one more time, this is the full screenshots that are in that map. So this is 180p full HD screenshots. You guys can take a look of the quality of the game, the shadows and all of that. They look really good. Like this is going to be 4K 60 FPS with a ray tracing, especially on PC and PS5. It's going to be a new gen game. Okay, so it's a completely revamped graphics for this game, and I really can't wait to experience that. Going down to the subscriptions, guys, as I said, if you go for EA Play Pro, you get more benefits. You get the special bonuses like the streetwear collection, car customization, custom game interface. The price is a bit higher, but you will get the game unlimited. Okay, if you go for the regular EA Play, you just get 10 hours of gameplay. If you go for EA Play Pro, you get the best deal. Okay, so if you guys are not willing to buy the game at launch, you can do this. You can get 1 month subscriptions, 2 months, play the game, and then if you guys feel free, if you feel confident, you can go ahead and buy the game. So I really recommend you guys to go this route if you don't want to spend too much money and you still want to enjoy the game. That's what I'll be doing personally, just to post some content about it. Now for the future content, guys, this is the most exciting thing in the website. You guys can see there are different drops. Okay, so there are a total of 8 drops. The first one was the trailer. The second one is coming next week. So every week until we release, there will be a new drop. So 9 drops actually. So there are a total of 9 until the release date. Every week there's going to be a new drop. So let's see what they show us. Okay. You can also see on the Twitter, it's really active. If you go to the Need for Speed Twitter page, there's also some more information, like this is a collector's edition pack. It's going to be released in some of the US stores in Australia. So you guys can take a look at that. It's Walmart in the US and EB Games in Australia. Also going to be available on Amazon in Europe. So you guys can go ahead and get the collector's edition. This is also a different version of the game. And if you go scrolling, you can see more information about the game. So stay tuned in their Twitter. They're probably going to be posting stuff. Even if they don't, other people can share more information there. So definitely a good place to be if you want to be up to date in Need for Speed Unbound. So yeah, that really sums it up for the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you watched this far, please go ahead and comment Need for Speed Unbound with all exclamation marks in the comments. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's see you guys on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.